Good morning, good morning, good morning. Day 36. So remarkable. Here in Sahasrara, if you use your oil, center of the forehead, crown of the head, good morning. Base of the skull, base of the spine. So grateful that these are essential oils. Each plant, each aspect of the plant, it all plays a role influencing the way that the plant evolves and grows and distributes its energy, and so similarly they can show us the way to distribute our energy as well. Crown chakra here. Sahasrara is the energy that holds what we believe. We can get caught in the belief that we are not welcome, that we are not sufficient, that we are not acceptable. And then we see that everywhere. And yet we have the opportunity to change that, to rise, to shift, to elevate our thinking so that what we're thinking is, I am welcome here. I am accepted here. I am acceptable. And just start to open that invitation to yourself as you are more and more familiar with this practice, more and more familiar with this energy, with this possibility. This is not intellectual. This is truly coming into a different level of being that says, I am welcome here. Just close your eyes, and between each pause, each posture, in the pause, I will remind us, I am welcome here. I've been reading Thich Nhat Hanh's True Love. So simple, just such a reminder of how steadily we can be with ourselves. Coming back to the present moment, coming back to a place of non-harming, coming back to a quality of, first, I see myself. And secondly, I welcome myself. I see myself. I welcome myself. And this is the foundation of true love. And when we have it for ourselves, we're not seeking it somewhere else. We're not trying to behave in a certain way so that we receive that welcome, that acceptance. It's really that we can provide it for ourselves, and as we do, we begin to heal and clear. What is it that you truly believe? I see myself. I am worth seeing. And I love myself because I am worth loving. And I reconfigure the base belief. So as we move, create circulation, shift out of stagnation, shift out of stillness. And in that shift, in that current, we'll pause and we will remember, I am welcome here. I see myself and I welcome myself. May it be so. Palms together, sitting tall. It's what we're hungry for. It's what we're hungry for. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, all that guides me and heals me and holds me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, all that is rising and growing and changing. May I be changed 3 times. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om And it is done. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists. Bring it down. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So hands and knees. If you like, pad your knees, pad your shins. Use your blanket or just knees to the mat. Tuck your chin, round your back, wag your tail, hips side to side. Find the base of your thumbs and the base of your first finger knuckles and settle in. Imagine drawing your upper back a little bit wider as you take your hips side to side, anchoring down and rising up. Your head falls, your heart rises. And then you let go, navel drops, heart forward. Exhale, round and inhale, open. And turn your left thumb forward and your left fingers left and broaden your upper back by trying to pull your hands apart. And now lighten the movement of your spine so it may be free and quick. And then turn your left thumb left and your left fingers back and open through the wrist. Open through the palm, the left side of your jaw, your left ear canal, your left kidney. Four, three, two. Left fingers turn forward, right thumb turns right. Try to draw your hands apart. Open through the center of your palms. Work there, or turn your right fingers right, your right thumb right. So your right fingers turn towards your thigh. Round and release. Four, three, two, and turn your fingers forward. And in your child's pose, open and close your fists. Drum your fingers. Wag your tail. I am welcome here. My body welcomes me. And I welcome my body into this posture. Feel that change. Rising up, tuck your toes, walk your dog, pedal it out, one heel and then the other. Arms extending out, out, out to open the armpits, to open the elbows. And step your right foot inside your right thumb. Put your left knee to the floor. And as you come a little bit forward and back, just allow your hips to open and close, to deepen the crease, to open the left side. And take your right armpit ahead of your right knee. And widen your fingers and your hips again, a little forward and a little back. And as you come forward, you're opening the front of your heart. Put the top of your back foot flat. And at the top of the back foot, invite your heart forward, widen your gaze, and give it the hint of a smile. I am welcome here. Whatever your body is doing, wherever it's fighting you, wherever it's opening, wherever it's at peace, it's welcome. It's welcome. The whole experience. And sit back, down dog. Right hand, right hip, right heel, open that line. And the left foot steps to the left thumb and the right knee comes down. And you bring yourself forward and back. Just taking your time, finding the crease, finding the extension. And then left armpit in front of the left knee, and again the hips moving forward and back. So we're really just starting to get some space from the pelvis to the heart, from the heart to the throat. Hands wide, put the top of your back foot flat. And then widen your gaze and invite your hips forward. Invite your left knee in towards your heart. And accept the experience. It's not doing it right, it's not doing it wrong. How it changes when there's inclusion. And down dog. Focus on the left hand, down and away. Left hip high, left heel back and down. Walk your feet to your hands and sit down right in the center of your blanket. Good. Draw your toes up, your heels down. Draw your fingertips in and your thumbs up to rock back. As you rock up, separate your hands and alternate which goes up, which goes down. Exhale back, inhale up. What if you were more than accepted? What if you were more than welcomed? What if you were anticipated? The same way that if you had royalty coming to your house, a very special guest coming in, that you would make things so ready to welcome them. Inhale, open, exhale back, that your body is ready to be with you. You are welcome. You are making yourself ready for light, for love. 3, 2, 1. Hands on thighs, sit up tall. Notice that it's changing. And then widen your heels and fold your blanket in half one more time. Get a little bit of height. And with your heels wide, shake out your feet side to side and your knees up and down. To sweep it out. So reaching from side to side, sink your hips into the floor as the counterbalance to that reach. If you need to, the knees are bent. If you need to, 2 blankets beneath your hips can help a lot. And then folding with hands on either side of the thighs. Inhale, center, hands wide. Exhale, fold. So you're alternating sides, but in the center, sit up tall. And you open right to your fingertips from the center of your chest. So you're folding and unfolding through the body. And then reach the inside hand a little further and the outside hand a little bit back, and turn through the navel so that there's a strength from hand to hand. Good. Sitting tall, interlace your fingers and sweep in a great circle. reverse your direction. Work from the very backs of your thighs and your heavy heels. And from that base, open the chest and the arms. Sitting tall, hands on thighs, I am welcome. The light within me is welcome. I make myself ready and it arrives. Onto your back, knees are bent, feet are flat. Bring your blocks with you. Lift your hips and slide your blocks on their lowest setting. Good. Feet and heels are under the knees. Palms flat, tuck your shoulders, straighten your arms, and the right hand overhead, reaching out. Let your right knee move a little bit side to side, and with that, open the front of the hip crease. Let the right side ribs and lung lift, and the right shoulder drop. The right elbow is heavy. So that what's been gripped and held, tap out your right heel. Just shake it loose and the right hand down. Left hand overhead. And the left knee moves side to side. And as it does, there's a lengthening across the front of your hip crease, up through the left side diaphragm, up into the left armpit, drop your shoulder. And then tap out your left heel. All the ways that we hold and hold and hold. Shake it loose. And down. Lift your hips. Place the belly of the blocks together and be on their edge. Back down onto the edge of the blocks. Palms are flat, shoulders under. Right hand overhead. Heart lifts, shoulders tuck, and the right knee moves. A little soft, side to side. And it's deceptive when we're not trying. Right? When we're not flexing or forcing, it can seem, how could anything happen if I'm not doing more? If I want more to happen, I should do more. Find center, tap your heel. Drop your right shoulder and bring your right hand down and notice. Doing less. Left hand overhead, left knee side to side. It's not that you're doing less, it's that you're doing something different. You're doing quiet. You're listening. You're dropping your shoulder. You're releasing the grip of your left hip. You're tapping your left heel. You're very busy letting go. And hands down. Work again there, or stand in your heels. Set the block on their tail. They're side to side, belly to belly. So the tuck of the shoulders a little further, right hand overhead. And just stay. And for today, see left hand overhead, holding opposite elbows. Hi, Luca. Letting the knees fall in towards each other, more and more weight onto the back. Resting on the blocks, the shoulders resting toward the floor. The navel long, the low belly long, and then both hands down. Stand in your feet, lift your hips, move your blocks, and notice as you bring your hips to the floor, the whole front body bright. You are welcome here. Imagine the light is the body welcoming you, making each room, each plane, each organ ready for you. Roll up If you need to, hold your shins a little bit forward and back, massaging through the spine. And then planting your feet, you'll roll all the way up. Standing with your left hand, hold your right wrist and go left. And then down through the middle, palms together, elbows in front of the shins. Inhale up. Right hand holds left wrist. We go. One more. And as you stand, you'll take your hands wide. Shake out the fingers. Fold your fingers in, your thumbs up, and turn your palms to face down. Little reverse circles right there. Wag your tail. Move your jaw, move your throat. Little reverse circles. So you're reaching into the pinky edge of your hand. The chest is broadening and lifting. The palms are open. And suddenly there's a whole different capacity available for a full breath. Turn your thumbs up, your palms open. Same little reverse circles. Turn your thumbs back, open your chest, weight in your heels, toes are long. Move through both the field that surrounds you, the knuckles, the arms, the elbows, the chest, right down into the feet. Get strong. Hug your heels towards each other. Navel is engaged. 3, 2, and then sweep up. Hold the breath in at 3 sips. Tuck your chin like you're capping a bottle. Lift the pelvic floor and hold it all inside of you. The outer body can loosen, but hold that capacity of breath inside. Lift your chin, breathing out, sweeping wide and down. Notice. Hands on body, you are welcome here. This is your life, your light. Bring it down to a cross-legged seat as we begin the Kriya. That all that was simply preparation. So that these channels are open and clear, and when we begin to enact these very precise movements and timings, this recipe for Sahasrara, we're ready. Our pots and pans are clean, our mixing spoons are ready. We don't have the flavor of yesterday in what we're working with. So palms face you, hands are open, turn left, turn right. Really build your seat. Heart is high, seat is low. Working there, or if you can keep your heart high, thumbs to the shoulders, palms face the floor. Inhale left, exhale right. Elbows high. Start to open through the spine. Work there, or thumbs point down, palms are forward, just like your backward circles. Elbows are lifting the chest. Or the full gesture, interlace your hands at the base of your skull and turn left, turn right, 2 minutes. loosening through the spine and the rib cage, turning from the navel, becoming deliberate. Doesn't mean it gets bigger. There's an inner precision because we are familiar and strong. Left, right. Five, four, three, two. Hands up high, inhale, 3 more sips, fill it to the top. Tuck your chin, cap that, lift your pelvic floor as though you're hugging your knees in. And hug your energy up, up, up through the body, through the spine, little wriggle right at the top, right to the crown, lift your chin, out and down. Eyes closed, notice, I am welcome here. In this body, in this day, in this light, in this practice, in this moment, in this relationship, in this workplace. I am welcome here. I believe this. Out through the feet, out through the knees, out through the hands. So many of us have had experiences that tell us otherwise. No, you can't come. No, you're not welcome. And it starts very, very young. And so use this moment to free yourself of that. You are welcome here. Hands on thighs to fold, to rise. So hands on thighs broadens the chest, takes your elbows back, but without strain in the shoulders. You are not rounding, you are folding. That's the warm-up, that's the most modified. Heels are forward underneath your knees. You're resting on the outer edges of your feet. Use your feet and your legs to help the fold and unfold. Work there or hold your strap wide as the hips. The palms face back and you hold the strap palm to palm. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Good. If you have more space, shorten the strap, or if you choose, hands interlace. 30 seconds. When you sit up tall and hands on thighs, you pause. I believe that I am welcome here. I believe that this light and this power and this love that I am generating in my body, I believe it is welcome in my body. I believe love is welcome in my life. And so it is. Set your blanket strap aside, hands behind you, feet flat, bend your elbows, and then wrap your elbows in, press them down and away, hard up. Exhale, round down. Wrap your elbows in, press down, heart comes up, inhaling. And then exhale, rounding down. Once again, elbows wrap in, pressing down, heart comes up, chest is broad, an open mouth. Whisper of ha, right from the navel, out through the mouth. Close the mouth, out the nose. Walk your heels a little further forward, your toes come up. Flatten your feet to lift your hips. Sit your seat down, and we go. Three, two, hips up, heart up, inhale, 3 sips, fill it up. Hold the breath. Stand in your feet, stand in your hands, let it build a little potency. And then sitting down, legs out long, leave the breath, out, 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 hands on thighs. Notice, crown of the head across the chest, through the face. I believe in my abilities. I believe my abilities are welcome here. And the best experience of our abilities is the physical manifestation. Up to stand. Palms face the floor. On your exhale, sit it back. On your inhale, stand it up. So it can be very small. Very, very small. Hug your heels towards one another so that you're moving from the navel. But just check that your feet are in parallel. Inhale to stand, exhale to sit back. And that deepens as you strengthen. And as your thighs grow strong and as your hips and knees open, drop your hips a little lower. Maybe all the way down. For 2, for 1. Standing tall, turn your palms forward. Hug your heels. Navel is stable. And the heart is bright, beating well, beating fully. Knees soft, slide your hands down the backs of your legs, folding down. Up the backs of your legs, sweep wide, reaching up. So on the exhale, folding down. Inhaling up. Continuing here, knees as bent as they need to be to keep a flat low back, or the hands sweeping forward, arms right beside the ears, finding the floor, inhaling up, exhaling down. For 2. 1 more. And rising up, hands wide. Little left, little right. So the strength of your legs has been established in the squatting. And the clarity of the spine and the front and the back bodies have been activated as we fold and unfold. And now we move left and right. So from the navel to your feet, you are stable. From the heart to your hands, you are pliable. And the spine moves in between, opening to the sides, to the left and to the right. Inhale left, exhale right. Get a little smaller and a little quicker. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, up, up, up. Tuck your chin, pause. Tall, tall, tall. Pelvic floor lifting, heels hugging in from the navel to the heart to the head. And then widening out. Widening out, widening out. You are welcome here. You are loved. Hello, body. Hello, body. Thank you for this light, this active living prayer of a body. Tap your feet. Can you keep that state of mind even as you get a little busy, a little active? Tap, tap. Each one's the hud, 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 hud. You can keep it a whisper. You can keep it a tap. You can quicken, tap, hud, hud, hud. And with each hud, it comes from your navel. It comes through you. And you are making sound. You made a choice. You made an effort, and it resulted. And that's the creative force in you, and that's the sound of hud, 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 hud. Maybe a little skip hop, hud, 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 hud. Hud, 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 hud. Hud, 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 hud. Hud, 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 hud. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand. And let it through you. And you'll feel an upheaval. And breathe that upheaval in, breathe that sensation, and then breathe it out over and over until it begins to pass. And you bring it down to a seat. Legs crossed, heart high. Everything you've built now available. Feeling the fortitude of who you are. And you got there because you began something. You showed up on your mat. And to show up on your mat, you had to stop something else. But you stopped something else knowing I'm going to get on my mat, and when I finish my mat and I come back, what I do will be different. I was taking an action and I stopped it, and I started a practice and I stopped that, and I went back to my household tasks and they were better. There was rebirth. When I begin, there is a birth. As I continue, there is a life. As I conclude, there is a death. And as I return, there is a rebirth. I am no longer the same. It is not possible for me to be the same anymore. Not after this. And that is what we are saying as we practice. And that is what we are feeling as we practice. Out the mouth, from the navel, a pulse of energy right through the forehead center with each syllable. And the syllables are mapped into the fingertips. Thumb and first fingertip touch sa. thumb and middle fingertip, ta, thumb and ring fingertip, na, and pinky fingertip, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na. Set it up. Sa, ta, na, ma. With each little pulse of sound, with each little tap of your finger, feel the forehead center bright, each syllable. Wake up that prefrontal cortex. Wake up that imagination, the possibility of seeing a future that has not been seen. Call it through. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Sa, ta, na. Whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Sa, ta, na. Silently, keep the rhythm in your fingers. Keep the rhythm in your mind. Feel the pulse of energy at the forehead center and stay focused. whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na. Speaking sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. Be still. And from believing, become. Sahasrara, the energy of belief, is also the renewed energy of existence. I am this. I am this great, sweet strength of beginning things. I step forward into new tasks, new options, new obligations. I begin. I am the continuation, the work, the substance, free of hesitation, free of reluctance. I am that which prevails. I am that that steps forward without concern. When will it end? What will it make? I am simply the action, free, dedicated, and purposed. I am that which ends. This sweet day will conclude. This practice will end. Your dinner will end. The conversation will end. Your childhood, your children's childhoods, they end. I am an ending. And I am that which returns in its place. I am the next peak, the next event, the next beginning. I am the return. I am the eternity. Sweep wide, heart high, gather it in. All these things am I am. Thumbs to the forehead, center, long sat, short nam. Inhale. Sat nam. Sat nam, loves. Repeat today, tomorrow, and I will be back on Thursday. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Sahasrara is finished. 2 weeks break, and then we will begin again November 21. Fantastic. I will see you so soon. Use it well. Begin something. See it through without worry for when will it finish? How is it going? See it through. Be free of the good, the bad. Is it acceptable? Is it unacceptable? Am I able? Am I unable? Do the work and then be done so you can start again. I believe all of it is in you. I believe this is what you're made to do. I believe I am welcome. I believe you are welcome. I believe we are necessary in this moment. Sat Nam.